my public page on Facebook. Hey, Facebook public, I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'm going to get back to you, Gregory. Just let me get everybody in the same room, in the same space, okay? Thank you so much for joining me. I am Kristy Angelee, the successful tithing single mom, transformative speaker, biblical business growth strategist, and your personal chef. And tonight, it is all about lifestyle first, okay, and understanding how we can have a lifestyle first. And what does that mean? You don't have to give all of your time to everything else first. And we're learning how to set those boundaries. We're learning how to understand our purpose, our vision, our goals, our dreams that we have about ourselves, and how to effectively make plans so that we may live the life that we desire to live, okay, without everything else telling us what to do. We living our life on demand or in demand instead of on demand. There's a difference. We're changing the way that we're living, the way that we're showing up, and by putting our lifestyle first. Okay, so on my personal page, you guys, I'm trying to figure out how I can see the comments and everything. So if you guys are joining me on Facebook and you are speaking to me, I'm sorry, I am not seeing any comments at this time, but I promise you, as soon as I do see your comments, even if it's afterwards, I'm going to make sure that I respond to everyone and make sure that that you guys know that I am appreciative of you guys. So this is what NightCap and Devotional is all about. One baby is enough for me. Man, whew, one can be a handful. I'm telling you. Yes, Gregory, one can definitely be a handful. So I'm grateful with my two. My two are not a handful. They are very, very mild-tempered, I would say. And they pretty much follow along. They have their own personalities, their own quirks about themselves, and all those good things. But other than that, they are very, very, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for God allowing me to give birth and not, have a crazy experience being a single mom. So I'm pretty grateful for that. So yeah. Okay, so we are going to, Memphis, I can see you guys now. All right, Derek Holmes. Hi, cousin Derek. How are you? Thank you so much for joining on tonight, you guys. I love you much. Thank you so much for your blessings. You're joining in from Memphis. Where are you joining from? Just let me know where you're joining from. I have someone from Canada. 2 handfuls, because it takes, yes. And so tonight we are going to be talking about lifestyle first, okay? And I do not, my normal time that I stay on here is 30 minutes, you guys. And then what I'm going to start doing is do a Q&A. So if you have any questions about anything that I am sharing, when it comes down to the actual devotional part, which we'll be covering under the lifestyle first, then you feel free to ask those questions, and I'm going to make sure that I respond to the questions that I see. And if I don't see you right now, I'm going to respond afterwards. I'm going to just go ahead and make sure that right after the live and everything that I do respond. Okay, so I'm grateful. I'm so thankful. So some little things that I want to share. I want to give a shout out to Donald Smith, on my Uncle Donald, on yesterday, that he left me stars. Thank you so much for the stars. I appreciate you. I love you to pieces. I thank you for supporting this, I would say, ministry, because that's what it is. It is an assignment from God that I am doing, that I am helping to be that bridge to help empower, be impactful, be influential, and just help single parents. I'm going to say single parents because, Gregory, I don't want you, you know what I'm saying? I got you. We here, all right? Single parent and any single parent that may be joining, to help single parents reclaim their life of abundance. So Donald Smith, big shout out to you. Much kudos, much love. Go check him out. He's doing some major things in the music world. If you need someone to play, to speak, guys go ahead and hit him up and let him know that I sent you. Okay, so what are stars? Okay, when you send stars help me to continue to create content, but it also helps me to do other events and assignments that I'm doing, such as I have an upcoming event in May the 6th. I'm doing other things in the single parents community for single moms, and then also embracing single fathers. So I would say in the single parents community. And why am I saying specifically single moms? Because that is my area of focus, okay? But all are welcome to join in, okay? So if you are feeling as if this can be this is vital to you in your life, then hey, feel free to join in. Feel free to take part. Feel free to eat from the table. All right. The table is spread. And if you pull up a seat, I promise you're going to get fed. Okay. I promise you're not going to get any leftovers. We're not going to treat you like the stepchild. We're going to love you. We're going to embrace you. You're going to be a part of the family. You're going to be a part of the community. And we're just going to, hey, we're all in this to learn how to recalibrate our life according to our purpose, according to God's purpose, what he has for us. All right. So with that said, my day has been pretty good. My day has been, I went to the park today, and you guys, I just sat out there. Actually, I didn't just sit out there. First, I did a live because I wanted to show what was coming up. So I have the Successful Single Mom Empowerment Picnic that is coming up May 6th. Okay, if you're joining me on my professional page, my public figure page, please drop in the comments where you're joining from, so I may give you a shout out and welcome you to the family, welcome you to the community. Yourself and your babies. The single means more time for yourself and your babies. You know what we do is learning how to have those boundaries. It's learning how to set up your life. That's what we're going to be dealing with, lifestyle first, so that you can make more time for what's important to you. So today I decided to, after I did my live, so if you guys have not seen my live on Facebook, concerning the Single Mom Empowerment Picnic, go and check that out. You guys are going to, just love the beauty of everything. I thought it was a beautiful space. I thought it was a beautiful spot. And after I got through with that, I just sat out in my car for a while. I just sat and I enjoyed the view of the park. I enjoyed the lake. I enjoyed seeing the men and this guy had his children out there fishing. They were probably like 5 and under, out there fishing, and I just sat and I watched and I just enjoyed and I embraced the moment. Sometimes we have to learn to embrace the moment instead of being on go. Today is Friday, and normally what I say about Fridays are Fridays are our family Fridays. We do things with our family. We make sure that they are loved on. Make sure, especially if you are not just every other family, extended family. I'm talking about the ones that are in your household. Make sure they're loved on. Make sure they know they're cared for. Do things, play games, watch a movie, pop popcorn, and just embrace your family on Fridays, because throughout the week you're on go. Your life is in demand instead of on demand. In other words, you're living your life for other people and the demands of other people instead of the other way around, on demand, knowing that you are on demand, and so therefore they have to go with your time. They have to go with your availability instead of vice versa. So I'm going to get into the devotional part now. So that was my nightcap. I just wanted to share with you guys my day, and I pray that your day has been a blessed day as well. And so just drop in the comments today. Let me know what your day was like. Let me know what you did, how you just took some time out to just care for yourself or care for your family, what that looks like to you, and just we're going to just we're just going to share. That's what we do here. Okay. So the other night I read about, and I took notes. Y'all, normally, like I shared with them on last night, I normally just go with the flow of what God may have been speaking with me throughout the day. And so this time I decided that I wanted to take notes. I decided to write some things down. Okay, you guys, I decided to write some things down. But before I get into the lifestyle first part, listen, look at this behind me. You guys see this behind me? If you're wondering what this is on my couch, it's not just for decoration. It is actually, I am a published author, and this is my newly released book. It is entitled, What's Your I Can? Realize Your I Can in Purpose, Business, and Family. And this book will help you reclaim your life, understanding your purpose, understanding circumstances and challenges that you're faced with, and how you can effectively overcome these challenges and be victorious, because that's what our life is all about, is being victorious. And so in this book, you will find writing prompts. Okay, so almost like it's journaling. So you'll find writing prompts in this life. This is a story about my life, but at the same token, it is written so that it can be beneficial to the reader. So we have journal prompts. So after you read a chapter about whatever it was, so this particular chapter is about not having enough faith. I killed purpose. Not having enough faith. I killed purpose. And so sometimes this can be a metaphor, and it can be a real killing purpose. So in this, I share about abortions. I share about killing my vision, my dream, and destroying it. I share about not having enough faith, and what did it look like, and now the effects of me killing purpose, and how it has had its toil, or gave me strength, or gave me a new way of looking at life. So, and then after you read the chapter, like I said, there are prompts, and there are also prayers in this particular book that will help you define your way of thinking, break limiting beliefs, understanding that wherever you are, there is grace and mercy for whatever circumstance you're faced with, whatever you're doing in life. Okay, so this book is a must-have. It's a must-have if you are ready to reclaim your life of abundance. Okay, so I love it. I love the writing. I love how God gave me what to write, how to write. This took me, I'm going to share for those who are feeling as if it's taken forever for you to produce an idea, to produce your business, to go forth in writing your book, or sharing your story, or whatever your assignment, whatever your purpose, or whatever you're feeling like you're trying to overcome. And it's taken a long time. It took me 6 years to write this book. It took me 6 years. Six years, yeah. I've been working on this book for 6 years, and I finally have it published in 2023. So it does not matter how long, as long as you continue to move forward, as long as you don't put it on the back burner and you forget about it, and you say, oh, that's not for me, or that is impossible for me to achieve. Matthew 19:26 says, with man things are impossible. With you, it's going to seem impossible, especially with the things that you may be dealing with. You may be challenged with your circumstances that may be telling you otherwise. It may seem impossible for you looking at the facts, but that's just it. They're facts. They are not actually your reality. Your reality is what you speak every day. Your reality is what you believe. What your reality is, your vision. Your reality is your purpose. Your reality is your destiny, and you're shaping your destiny by your words, and what you're speaking, and what you're believing, and what you're receiving. And so I want to speak into your life that it is possible. Whatever it is that you feel like it's impossible right now, I want to tell you that it is possible. Don't allow your current situation to tell you otherwise. I can. Your I can says that I can overcome this challenge in this situation. Maybe it's going to have you may need to take a step back and rework some things, and look at things from a different perspective. And maybe, where you are feeling as if, man, I'm just going to have to go ahead and put everything down because it's not meant for me to do. Maybe it's not meant for you to do right now, because there's some more things that you need to learn. There's some more meat that you're going to add to what you are wanting to put out, and then make it more meaty. It's going to have more substance. It's going to have a foundation. It's going to be weighty. It's going to be heavier. And so when you're releasing it to the public, they will receive what they're in need of. Because what we do as business owners, what we do as ministry leaders, what we do as parents, is we provide lessons that we have learned. We provide the wisdom. We give them from our go through. We give them from our place of experiences so that they may have something so that they can stand on, so they can leverage from. And so that's what we do as business owners, ministry leaders, and parents. We understand the pain of people. We understand where they are, and then we are there to serve in those places. Parents, we are only servants. We serve these little kids, right? We gotta wait on them hand and feet. We gotta teach them how to walk, teach them how to, drive, teach them how to, we gotta serve them when they're feeling in their emotional places and they're not knowing. We got to serve them in these places and be there for them. Be there to help them through these different challenges, through these life circumstances. So no matter where you are, if you're a business leader, if you're in ministry, and if you're a parent, you are a servant, okay? And if you become a servant, then you will you'll be able to see things from a more greater position, understanding you're humbling yourself, and you'll be able to see things better, more clear. You'll be able to help in a greater capacity than when you were only seeing things. I'm the leader. I'm the head, honcho. And from that position of never wanting to humble yourself down, it makes you ineffective. Because if you come as a parent, the one that's more authoritarian, or you just do as I say and all these things and not as I do, and all you just drilling like a drill sergeant, you are actually tearing down a beautiful relationship you can have with your children, a beautiful bonding. They will go and speak to everyone else and tell everyone else about their business, and you'll be the last one to know. You won't know anything because of your approach. Even in ministry, because of your approach, you can either draw or you can push away. As a business leader, you can either draw or you can push away. So that's my share with that. This book can be found on Amazon, amazon.com/author// Kristy Angelee. I am going to put this in the comments as well so that you guys may go ahead and grab your copy and get to reading and reclaim your life, rediscover who you are, recalibrate who you are according to the measurements that God has told you that where you should be. He has given all of us a purpose. He has given all of us a understanding of what we should be doing and how we should be doing. And so that comes to our part of this devotional on tonight. Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. So what does that mean? For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Meaning you're going to place more emphasis on what's important. And if your lifestyle is more important, if you want to take, as I explained on last night, if you want to take vacation, if you want to be adventurous, if you want to spend more time with your children, with your family, if you want to spend more time in self-care, if you want to be give back into the community, a philanthropist, if you want to be someone of a benevolent person, a benefactor, what you put more emphasis on says that's where your treasure is. That's where your heart is. Okay, so if you're saying that your lifestyle, you want to live this type of lifestyle, you want to be this person, you want to be a public figure, you want to be someone that people can look up to, you want to mentor, and all those things, what you put more weight on is what's going to come out, is what's going to manifest, is what's going to show up, is what people are going to see, is what you're going to be known for, how people are going to respond to you. If you're someone that don't have any boundaries, if you're allowing anything, if you're a lascivious person, lascivious means no restraint, anything goes. If you're that type of person, that means no one else is going to really give a crap about what you are. Well, I'm saying this is what I want to do. If your actions are not in alignment with what you are saying. So in order for you to reclaim your life and lifestyle first, have a plan. So lifestyle is making a plan for yourself. All right. So this moves on into the second part of tonight. Last night I gave, about lifestyle planning is a mindset in which your business and ministry and career plans cater to your preferred lifestyle. It caters to your preferred lifestyle, not vice versa. You do not cater to the lifestyle of the business, of the demands of the day. You're in this life, we're going to have trouble. So there's going to always be life. You don't want life to happen to you and you do nothing about it. Oh, whatever, you just, life happens, that's it. And you have no say so. The lies, you have say so. Habakkuk let us know to write the vision and make it plain. So if you have not written a clear vision about your life, then yes, life is just going to happen to you and you're going to be looking like Boo Boo the Fool. Okay, you're just going to be looking like, oh, well, this is not what I wanted to happen. Yes, because you didn't write your vision. Yes, because you did not sit down and be intentional about your day, about your week, about your month, about what you want it to look like, how you want it to look, what you want to do. Prayer is one of the most powerful things in shaping your life, in helping you to understand what is necessary, what's important, what's not important, how to prioritize, how to set up boundaries, and how to live a fulfilled life, a reclaimed life. Prayer helps you to shift things around in your life. Okay, so how do I create a lifestyle plan? This is where we are tonight. How do I create a lifestyle plan? And I'm going to give you some tips and tools and tricks and hacks to creating a lifestyle plan. All right, if you have your pencil, if you have your notepad, I want you to write these down because I want you to be able to go back when this is over and you begin to create your lifestyle tonight. You won't be in demand, but you'll be on demand. You'll have a different position. That's one of the things in my book, one of the chapters in my book, talking on power of position, or position of power, understanding how you are the head. You'll begin to be the head and not the tail. You'll have everybody else chasing after you instead of you chasing after everything else, and you just living your life and everything is happening to you, and you're looking crazy and confused and asking yourself, why are these happening to me? Instead of looking at it that these things are happening for me, because you're living your life the way you want to live your life, and you're understanding, oh, these things are happening so that I can get from point A to point B. These things are happening. These people are coming at me. These challenges are here to help me to reclaim my life, to give me a lifestyle first life that I want to live. Meaning, like, if you're at a job and your job is taken away from all of your time and you're saying, man, I wish I had more time, this is not what I want to do, you have a choice. Let me tell you about the choices. And I take this very seriously because I have a choice. And can't nobody take my choice. I can allow people to borrow. I allow people to, okay, I decide on what I want to give up and what I don't want to give up. Can't nobody take my choice. Not a job, not a noun thing. I'm like, listen, God gives us choices. And if God gives us choices, who is man to take away our choice? We can give up our choice, but can't nobody just come and just tell me that you have to. Let me tell you, especially when it comes down to my children as a single parent. So I have to build my life. My lifestyle is a single parent, but that doesn't mean that my life revolves around my children. Because I'm a woman. I still love to do things. So I have a family plan and I have a Kristy plan. I have a business plan. Okay. And all of those work together very in a harmonic way. All right. So when I was working a 9-to-5, I am a full-time entrepreneur, you guys. When I was working a 9-to-5, I was working at this company, and of course, being a single mom, it was kind of you got to pick and choose. They will make you feel like you got to pick and choose. You got to pick the company over your children. But I am the one that understood my life, and I understood that my children are my priority. So, and I'm the only person. And so therefore I had to let them know this is what I'm going to do. And this is what I'm not going to do. Change things around. Speaking up for myself. Let them know what I'm capable and able to do and how I'm going to show up when I'm showing up. But you're not going to tell me I have to choose this business, this company over my children and allow them to be raised by the streets, to allow them to be, not having a mom at home. And, they were kind of young. They couldn't cook for themselves. We're in a new city, and so they don't know people. So what kind of mother, what kind of parent, and do you want that type of person working for you that leaves their children? That means that if you want that person that is not one of integrity, don't know what priority is, don't know how to put first things first, they're going to mess up your business. They're not going to be really all in for your business, not all in for what you got going on. If they're going to be willing to, the company is first, and come on now. So I had to make that choice. I had to make those decisions. And guess what? They abided by my choices and by my decisions. I told them I will quit. You ain't got to fire me, because the benefits and all that stuff, I'm not worried about those things. My goal, my focus, my number one priority is raising those children. It's 9:32. I told y'all 30 minutes. Let me go ahead and give you how do I create a lifestyle plan, because I can talk, I can share, I can go deep into some things to help us realize our authority, to help us realize our place of purpose, to help us realize that we have choices, to help us to realize that we can reclaim our life. We do not have to bow down to what a company says. These are the rules, these are the policies, and all these things, and your children can wait, and your life can wait. If you're sick, oh freaking well, the lies they are telling. Listen, I can't be my best self if I'm sick and I'm trying to work. I can't function properly. I can't think properly. Taking care of yourself is more important, because then you could go into that work and you could be fully engaged. All right. So here we are. And I'm going to go through this really quick because it's 9:33 and I gave you guys my word of 9:30. All right. So how do I create a lifestyle plan? How do I create these things? Number one, create a vision. Imagine your dream. Imagine your dream life. Or your utopian world, because that's my thing is change your story, transform your life, live your utopia. Number two is perform a self-assessment. Perform a self-assessment. Am I in alignment with where I want to be in the next 3 weeks, in the next 5 months, in the next 6 months? Am I in alignment? Am I in alignment physically, emotionally, mentally? Am I in alignment? What are some things that I need to cut off so that I can have my lifestyle first life? What are some things that are blocking me? What are some hindrances? What are some things that are stopping me? What people are in my life? Who do I need to, surround myself around? What type of, is this business? Is this company that I'm working for right now in agreement with my vision, with my purpose, with my goals, and with who I am? Prioritize. Number three, prioritize your life. What matters? What is the most important thing to you? Prioritize your life. Okay, that means you need to know your values. Understanding your values. All right, I have my values up on my wall. So my children now, we read our values. What's important to our family? I have my values for my business. What's important for my business? I have my values for my own personal life. What's important for my life? And then I live by that. Okay, number four, identify your values. I said that. Prioritize your life. Now, number four, identify your values. Number five, establish SMART goals. Okay. On my website, I am giving away a free SMART goal planner, you guys, because I want to make sure that you all are reclaiming your life of abundance. You can go to bit.ly /Kristy, KRISTY ANGELEE. You can find these links in my bios, okay? But I want you to go, and there's like 5 different free downloads that you can get that are awesome. They're going to some game changers, I do believe. Okay, if you're a single parent, you really want to get, the single mom blueprint that I have for you, or the single parent blueprint. Okay, Gregory, I'm sorry. All right. The single parent blueprint that I have for you that will help you reclaim your life of abundance. Okay. So it is bit.ly/Kristy Angelee. So go make sure that as soon as we're done, you go and do that. You go and download that so that you can begin to create your SMART goals. Okay. So number 6, outline an action plan. Outline an action plan. My action plan was, I just started classes. Okay. I enrolled for classes because part of my lifestyle first is knowledge, is wisdom, and it's understanding, and it helped me to get to where I want to get to. So I'm learning Spanish. So that's one of the things I want to become fluent in. I want to become more fluent in Spanish. So outline your action plan, the steps that it's going to take for you to get to where you want to go. 2 days ago, my goal is to flatter tummy. So when we were talking about health and wealth, flatter tummy in a cinched waist. Okay. It's summertime coming up. No, just because I want to be healthy, just because I see myself the way I want to see myself. And so my body has to line up. Everything got to line up in my house. Okay. So I started myself on the challenge. I waist train. I started waist training. I waist train now for 8 hours a day. So set an action plan. Write it down, okay? Make sure you have it write it down. Number 7, adjust as necessary. Okay? So you want to adjust as necessary. Now, here goes some more things that you want to ask yourself. We're going to move real quickly because it's 9:37. I said 9:30. Do I need to cut off now and just come back and do a part 3? We're going to go ahead. We're going to move real quick. Ask the right questions. What are the right questions? 1, what results do you want to achieve? I told you the results I want to achieve. All right. Because if I become fluent in Spanish, my goal is to be able to travel to Spanish speaking, cultures such as South America, and speak Spanish. Go into those single moms community and be a part of that and speak to the single moms and help empower the single moms in Spanish speaking cultures. So my goal is not just to learn Spanish, but I have a greater goal. I have a greater vision. What actions will achieve these results? 1, there's this app called Duolingo. Have you heard of Duolingo? All right. That's what I do. Number 3, how will you stay motivated? I fell off for a few weeks. I went to Houston a couple of weeks ago, and while I was in Houston, I just kind of been all off track, but I began to remember my lifestyle, my goals, my plans for myself, and that is what motivated me. Like, Kristy, integrity. You got to have integrity to yourself. So being an integral person to myself motivates me. I'm not going to lie to myself. If I don't lie to myself, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to say something and not do it. I'm not going to. So I am first my own person that I just think highly of. And as the word of God says, treat others no. Love thy neighbor as you love yourself. So I love myself with the utmost. I have respect for myself. And so therefore, hey, when I said I'm off track, let me get back on. Number 4, how will you measure progress? Okay. So here are some other areas to include in your life plan. 1, health and well-being. So if you don't know kind of what to include in your life plan, look at these different areas and see if they work for you or not, and just tailor them according to your life plan, your lifestyle first. Okay? And so when you have a lifestyle first, then everything else will come second, and after that, and you'll be living your life to the utmost. You'll reclaim your life, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be fabulous. You're going to love it. Number 1, health and well-being. Number 2, relationships. Number 3, career. Number 4, finances. Number 5, community. Okay. And then the last step in all of this that's going to help you even more and give you a greater advantage and just make you more powerful is create an accountability plan. 1, find an accountability partner. Consider working with a coach. Your girl is a coach. I just want you guys to know, once you go on bit.ly/Kristy Angelee, you'll find more stuff about me and what I do, okay? Measure your progress. How are you doing? How are you? Okay, so measure. Okay, am I halfway there? Am I not there? I was listening to a commercial on TV earlier, and they were speaking in Spanish, right? And I'm pretty, do I was saying, Kristy, you good, you all right, But when I listened to them speaking Spanish on this advertisement on TV, I'm like, oh, I got some more learning to do. I need to be. I didn't know what they were saying. So measure your progress. So my progress, how will I measure myself if I am learning what I need to learn? Find me a Spanish speaking person and talk to them in Spanish. So when I was in Houston, the restaurant I went to, they were Spanish. So what I did was I began to speak to them in Spanish, and they began to speak to me in Spanish. And I was like, okay, girl, right? You own this. You learning something. So measure your process. Measure your progress. Find ways to measure your progress. Revise as necessary. I pray this has blessed you tremendously on tonight, and that you are reclaiming your life and living a lifestyle first life, okay? And everything else, they'll line up. They'll be okay. It's going to take some getting used to wearing this new attitude, this new thought, this new lifestyle first plan of yours, but you're going to love it. I'm trying to tell you, I want you to know that you're going to love it. All right. Again, thank you so much for joining in on this NightCap plus devotional part 2 of Lifestyle First Plan. If you found value in this, just send me some love, okay? Send me a heart, send me a 1, send me a 2, just put a 1 in the comments if you found this was very valuable for you and where you are, and that these are some things that you can start implementing tonight. All right. So we're going to pray. That's all a part of NightCap plus devotional. I always pray, end out in prayer, asking God to cover each and every one of you. Heavenly Father, we thank you. We thank you for this moment. We thank you for your word, your grace, your mercy. We thank you for the day, God. We thank you for every person that joined the live on tonight. I pray for each and every person in their respectful places, as a single mom, as a single father, oh God, as a ministry leader, a business leader, whatever area that they are occupying, whatever assignment that you have for them to do. I pray that you grace them on tonight, that as they are sleeping, that you bless them, you give them innovative ideas, oh God, that you put them in the right place, put them on someone else's mind, let them call them, oh God, so that they can move it to their next level, oh God, to the areas that they have been praying for, asking for, waiting on. I pray a release in their spirit, in their mind, body, and soul, oh God. I pray the Lifestyle First, oh God, has awakened something new in them, have given them a new thought pattern, oh God, changed their paradigm, shifted them from one way of thinking to another way of thinking, and understanding that they have an I can on the inside of them that is waiting to be released, oh God. And tonight, I pray a release of their I can, where they have been feeling as things were impossible for them. I speak an I can into their life, and they understand that they can do all things, oh God, through Christ, that you are going to strengthen them, oh God, that they're not relying on their own self, oh God, their own knowledge, their own doing, that they are relying on you and knowing that you won't fail, oh God, knowing that you will be there to sustain them according to your word, oh God. You're going to strengthen them. You're going to give them ideas. You're going to give them resources and finances and people, oh God, that come to help strengthen them with the assignment that you have placed on their life. So Lord, I pray now that they begin to write out their Lifestyle First plan, and they begin to move in that, and they feel they start to see their life being reclaimed. In the name of Jesus we pray. Amen and amen. You guys have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for joining me on this night. I pray an abundance of grace, mercy, and blessings over your life as you sleep. You guys be blessed. Love you. And until next time, bye. Bye. Bye.